You need help? Okay.
Solid. This guy's a gentleman.
You look like you was struggling.
Thank you. Would you be kind to open the other one?
Right here?
Yes.
Came out of Arlington,
Right.
but you're originally from Philly.
Yeah, my mom and dad grew up in Philly.
Yeah.
And then I was born, we moved down to Oklahoma. My mom and dad was in the military.
Okay.
So they got out the military. And then the closest big city, because we're city people.
Yeah.
We're from Philly.
Yeah, of course.
So we want to live where it's popping at.
Yeah.
We moved. What's the closest biggest city from Oklahoma is Dallas.
Yeah.
Dallas is the closest biggest city to Oklahoma. So shit, Arlington was growing at the time. Arlington ain't where it was at. Like Arlington really only had like 100,000 people at the time. Now Arlington has more people than Atlanta, New Orleans, population wise.
Yeah, no. The stadium changed a lot.
Right, so at the time we moved down from Oklahoma to Arlington,
Yeah.
and that's where I grew up at over time. But I was always back and forth from Philly because my cousins, my grandma, my aunts, my uncles, nephews, nieces, that's all they live is in Philly.
Man.
So me, I didn't grow up off of like the Texas music. I grew up off of Philly music,
Yeah.
the DVD wave, the Reed Dollars, the Joey Jihads, and the Headshots, and Young Bob. I grew up off of Philly music and East Coast music, Dipset. That's why I got my car pink, because of Cameron.
He did it.
You know what I'm saying? So I grew up East Coast influence because that's where we from. That's where we're inherited from.
Yeah.
So I grew up out here, and then I went to school out here, played basketball, and that's how I knew a lot of people from Dallas because I was so good. I played in Fort Worth, in Stop Six the Hood, and then I played in Dallas, Oak Cliff, South Pleasant Grove with the GI Soldiers and the Dallas Mustangs. I played for all of them.
Yeah.
So I pretty much knew everybody, and that's what gave me a head start for the blog and shit, because I knew everybody already, and then I was popping on MySpace too.
Yeah.
So from there, everything just went crazy.
Yeah. Like, I mean, shoot, bro. Like, you play ball in college?
No, I never went to college. I used to a lot of people tell people I was in college because I was so good that everybody thought I was going D1.
Yeah.
And my dad was like LeVar Ball. He would talk shit in the stands and all that, so everybody thought I was going to the league and all that. But when I was 17, my dad had sold me his car. Mm-hmm. And then when my dad sold me his car, I put Lamborghini doors on it. I don't know if you saw it on my Instagram.
Yeah, no, I see that.
But when I was young, I had got so many girls. Like I loved women at a young age, so that fucked up my grades.
Yeah.
So my junior year, senior year, my grades weren't as good, and I stopped getting college offers.
Yeah.
So my dad was the manager at the GameStop warehouse in Grapevine.
Yeah.
I started working for him. And I started lying to people because people was like, damn, you're not in college, because I used to still be around the way.
Yeah. All right, so we up at Grapevine, and fools expect you to be in college playing ball.
Yeah, I used to still be around, back this was like 09, so like 08, 09, so like the club circle was still popping and all that. Yeah. So then people still see me around like, damn, you're not in college. I used to lie to people and tell people I was going to UTA.
Yeah.
So people didn't look at me as a failure. At the time I'm working a 9 to 5. I'm making $9 an hour. And, I didn't want people to look at me as a failure. So I used to be like, yeah, I go to UTA. Yeah. But they didn't know that because I was so ashamed of not being in school because people thought I was going to be that big star. Mm-hmm. But, like when I was around like 21, 22, I didn't care no more. I just, you know what I'm saying?
Man, so, all right, man, we all, fools tend to play football out here, and I always be like, so who's your player? So shoot, man, who's your favorite player, like, growing up, or who's somebody you like?
Iverson ran the league. He changed the wave, how people dress, from tattoos to the longer shorts, to the sleeve, to the headbands, to the braids.
He did it.
Like, Iverson changed everything, and he was the man. He ran Philly. Like, he ran Philly. He was the man. He was the man everywhere, though.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was just a blessing for him to be on the team that I loved. Because you can see me when I was 6 years old, I had on the Eagles, Phillies, Flyers stuff, because that's what my mom and dad told me. You're gonna be a Philly fan. That's where you know what I mean? That's where we from. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My mom went to school with Will Smith, so it was real. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Yeah, Overbrook High, 54th and Overbrook.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's major, bro. Like, so Philly, like, what would you say something that was like, coming down here that you have to get used to out here compared to Philly, or something that like?
I mean, well, I grew up really. I really didn't get to experience the East Coast like that because I grew up, like I said, from Oklahoma.
Okay.
So I'm saying, so I mean, Philly's a really dangerous place, and that's why my mom didn't want to go back there. You know what I'm saying? So we moved to Arlington, and Arlington was cool, but people talk shit about Arlington, but Arlington is just as rough as everywhere else. My homeboy just died in Arlington. You know what I'm saying? I got like 6 or 7. Daquan just died. I got like 6 or 7 homies that died. Mookie, Red, oh man, Chris Giles, Richard. I can keep naming. Like, this is the same stuff that go on in any other place.
It's real.
It's real niggas and fake niggas in every hood.
Yeah.
It's real niggas in Oak Cliff. It's fake niggas in Oak Cliff. It's real niggas in Arlington. It's fake niggas in Arlington. And one thing about Arlington, it's a melting pot. You know what I'm saying? All my friends are from somewhere different. My nigga James is from Chicago. My other niggas is from Little Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My nigga Mike is from Oakland. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Philly. All rough places. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we just happen to be in Arlington because that's where our parents wanted us to move. You know what I mean?
No, it's real. Like, and that's something I appreciated about, you know, with you, like, because I could relate. Because it's like, yeah, you grew up in a bigger city or a different place up north, and then moved out, you know, ended up in Arlington. That's kind of how it was from Chicago to Arlington. And my parents was in the military too, so
right.
I moved around to a couple other places like Kansas City and shit
right.
like that. So, you know, with Arlington, you know what I'm saying, outside in, like, fools like don't really be realizing, like, it just sounds like, okay, that's just somewhere in Texas, but you know, it doesn't get all the credit that like Dallas and Fort Worth get. But it's like, well, it's like the 3rd biggest city in the Metroplex. It's the forgotten one. And there really is sides of town where it's like, yeah, you know, the north side where the stadiums and everything is at, and all the apartments, and then the east side, you know what I'm saying, that's where, you know, Tay-K and all that way. And I don't know, like, that's where the like Triple R and the homies
from East Arlington. But see, one thing people don't understand about Arlington is, like, when people think of Arlington, they think of South Arlington. And I love South Arlington. I got a lot of homies out south. But South Arlington has the big houses. Yeah. A lot of Africans, a lot of Nigerians, a lot of pretty beautiful women. Yeah. They got the brand new schools. See, East Arlington is a small district, and it's only one high school. You know what I mean? Across the bridge is Dalworth. Everybody know how rough Dalworth is. Yeah. Dalworth kids went to Sam too. They went to South Grand Prairie and they went to Sam. When people think of Arlington, they think of South Arlington because a lot of South Arlington people, they're out in Dallas. A lot of South Arlington people, promoters. South Arlington, KOD. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the South Arlington people, they run what's going on as far as promotions and as far as, you know, shit like that. The events that go around, they think of South Arlington. South Arlington people dress very well. They have money. Now, I ain't gonna lynch mob in them. They get busy in the South Side, but when a lot of people don't know the East because the East stays within the East Side. You feel what I'm saying? It's like South Dallas. It's like South Dallas don't leave South Dallas. East Arlington's like the same thing, and we're a melting pot. East Arlington is people from everywhere. Fort Worth, Dallas, fucking wherever you want to name it, it's a melting pot full of, you know, Section 8 people. Yeah. And I'm not trying to make it seem like it's this bad hood, but it's this shit happens. You know what I mean?
No, it's real. Like, Tay-K came out of there, man.
Exactly.
And that's like the biggest shit that's on the internet right now.
Right.
It's, you know, all the kids, like, man, my little sister's in high school and she knows about this fool. Like, you are the one that really, you know, jetted them to the top with the, you know, with the platform as far as
and Tay-K did reach out to me a year ago, but and I can show you my phone. I got 14 unread text messages. Yeah. I got 258,000 emails.
Goddamn.
So I'm human. When you email my personal page, we're not gonna see everything.
You big time now.
I'm not gonna sound big time. I'm still trying to get to the top, but he did reach out to me, send me a long paragraph on why I should fuck with him. I missed my opportunity. The dude is God gifted. Yeah. When I found out how much I slept on him, I felt so bad. Yeah. They was eating me alive on the internet. Yeah. You a snitch. When I see you, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But the dude is God gifted, and I always felt like, damn, if I would have just knew 6 months ahead of time, I probably could have changed dude live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, and I don't want to get too deep in this shit, but it's like, yeah, you just kind of said it, like, where it's like, man, yeah, maybe potentially, you know what I'm saying, if you were able to touch on anything, he could have gotten to a different place and away from whatever he ended up, you know, being in the place that he's in. But, you know, you still put the spotlight on him, and where it's like, there's hella hope. That fool comes out, bro. I think it might be the most turned up, like, show and, you know, buzz in Dallas, like, right when he comes out. Yeah. But, like, you know, chopping it up with them, you know, through the jail phone and everything. Like, how does bro seem? You know,
I thought when I was going to do the interview with him, because I was in New York when I did the interview with him, I thought he was going to, like, be on some real hostile, aggressive shit with me. Because it was so much bad energy. Everybody was calling me a snitch when I posted the mugshot and him being wanted.
Yeah.
But it was so much bad energy when I got on the phone with him. I thought we was gonna be hollering at each other and all that, but because I was prepared for it. I was like, damn, when I get on the phone, I gotta be Charlemagne with this dude. Like I gotta be, you know what I mean? I thought he was gonna be on there on some shit, but he was a really young, respectful guy, man, and all he really wanted was to get famous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that it took for that to make him famous, but one thing people can't say is the nigga jam. That nigga go hard, you know what I mean? Like that nigga tough. And I just want to see him get out because I feel like he'll be the first rapper in history to not even get a chance to even eat off of his fame. Not one show. And I'm talking about he did a little open mics here and there, but he haven't done one show. And that has never happened before in hip hop history. If you was to go look back, Bobby Shmurda, all them at least did little. Tay-K doesn't even know what he's sitting on right now.
Man, bro, like it's a bag waiting for him. So out of the Tay-K songs, I'm gonna disclude the race. What's the one? What's the shit you slapped on?
Coolin'. Okay. The last one that came out, Murder She Wrote was a nice one. I like
I go crazy for Mega Man.
I like Mega Man, but I like Sly Cooper too.
Yeah, that whole go crazy.
It's a few joints I like, man. I listen to so much music all day. I don't really know every name.
Yeah.
But the EP that he put out, you could run them all through, no skips.
Man,
you know what I mean?
And the shit about the EP, the one, well, I don't know which cover which one you're talking about, but I know there's a cover where I'm like, I look at him, he's like in the street.
Yeah,
I'm
with
like, that's Arlington, bro.
Yeah. No, the one that came out on iTunes. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I really can tell where he's at.
Yeah.
Arlington, bro. That's crazy. So, just finish it up on Tay-K, the freestyles, because you've asked other people and you let it be known, like, bro, there's been over 500 freestyles since
right,
shit.
well over 500.
Man, like, I seen the Yayo shit talking about like, bro, nigga should throw money on his books and shit, and I see what he's talking about, but at the same time, it's like nobody's ever did that before with beats. Right. So how do you feel about all the remixes? Because for me personally, I'm like, I can do without most of them, majority of them.
I feel like nobody's forced to do it because the instrumental's out there, but I feel like each one, it really just depends on who you are. Like, I'm a real giving person. I offered Tay-K money to do the interview. That's what people don't know. I reached out to his people and I'm like, yo, simply because I felt like it was so much heat on me, I was like, damn, I'll put some money on your books. I just want to talk to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll give you double if you let me put it on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
So you just wanted to chop it up.
Yeah, I just wanted to chop it up, but I offered him double so people could hear it because I wanted people to hear me and his conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really care about being the first interview and all that. I just wanted to talk to him and for people to hear his conversation because there was a lot of flack. There was a lot of people that was mad at me. You know what I'm saying?
And hey, bro, I did a couple interviews and I talked to a couple people behind the scenes in the studio. Some niggas, they kind of were, feeling some type of way about, you come out your list all the time, which most of them are accurate as hell.
Yeah.
But the one with the Fort Worth, it included Arlington finally, and it had him at number one.
Right.
So some fools were salty about it, but I mean, the truth, the reality is, it's like, I was talking to one of my homies in Kansas City. He ain't even into like the type of shit down here, but he's like, bro, Tay-K is the best rapper out there, number one rapper. But like, I know that kind of caught a lot of people's attention because they say he's not from here, and I listen to interviews from California, but it's like the same thing he said. Arlington's a melting pot. A lot of fools come.
It's a melting pot, and I just mean like for example, I mean Rick Ross is not from Miami. Rick Ross is from Mississippi. Yeah. I mean Soulja Boy's from Chicago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Waka Flocka's from New York.
Whoa. Rich Kid's from New York.
I could keep going. Like, Hoover's Pablo Juan's not from Atlanta.
Whoa.
Who cares? Like, I mean, look, this is the difference. When Travis Scott is from Mo City, Missouri City, Texas, not Houston.
Yeah.
But Houston, they say Travis Scott's from Houston. Who cares if you're a block away or if you're 10 minutes from there? Who cares? If a dude's putting on for my area, my hood, my block, and he's not he's not making us look bad. Come on, nigga, come on, let's get it. Why? Like, why is it like that in Dallas when you're not from the Oak Cliffs and Pleasant Groves and South Dallas? You're not from Dallas. We party at we both fucking the same hoe. We at the same mall. We both breathing the same air. We walking the same blocks.
Yeah, you said
Who
it.
cares?
I be thinking
Bro,
same
it's
thing.
not about where you from. It's about where you going.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that where you from. Niggas, when I started Say Cheese, niggas, he not from Dallas. He an Arlington ass nigga. He this and that. Fuck your list. His list ain't nothing. Now everybody want to be on there.
No, it's
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? Because of where I'm going.
Yeah.
They don't care about where I'm from no more. Once you show them where you going, they want to be a part of your story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I tell people now I'm not a Dallas blogger. I'm just a blogger, bro. I'm not a Philly blogger. I'm not an Arlington blogger. I'm not a Dallas blogger. Don't label me no more, because when I tried to be super Dallas DFW, niggas wasn't trying to hear that.
Man.
So I moved on to Houston. Houston, they accepted me with open arms.
Big time.
Chicago accepted me with open arms. Detroit, I can go anywhere now and niggas gonna love me. This is Sperry Springer, not Jerry Springer, not that fake shit on TV. This is the real deal Holyfield, and I'm fucking with my boy Sperry, man. We signing up.